my name is Meredith, and I'm going to be giving you some tips on how you can do better on your Spanish quizzes and exams. First of all, you want to make sure you always bring your book with you wherever you take it, because all of the questions come directly from the book, so if you get stuck on a question, you can use your book to get the answer. Second, you want to make sure you always use the correct accent marks in the questions that are asking you to fill in a blank. So at the top of the exams and quizzes, there's a little keyboard, mini keyboard, that has all the symbols that you'll need. So you can just click where it says click to float, and then the little box will pop up, and you can drag that down as you work on the quiz or test to the question that you're on. So there's a bunch of different kinds of questions on here, and you have to make sure that you always read the instructions very carefully, because sometimes they can get a little tricky. Like this one says correct the sentence for number 3. It's not asking you to answer a question or to fill in the blank with whatever. It's saying correct it. So they want you to rewrite the sentence, making sure everything is right. And sometimes there's more than one error. So you have to make sure that the verb and the subject always agree, and that the articles agree with the nouns. What else? Like for number 10, who is Rigoberta Menchú? If you missed class that day and you just don't know who she is, just type her name into Google and do a little research and see what you find out. And if it's asking you the question in English, that means you can answer in English, so you don't have to worry about translating into Spanish. So, find what you can. Don't just copy and paste an answer into the box, because, that's plagiarism. Just write it in your own words. What else? Some of these ordering questions get kind of long, but a little tip that might help you a little bit. Look for the punctuation. Like in this one, number 18, the exclamation point, the little upside down exclamation point that you see there, that has to be the first word, because that comes at the beginning of the sentence. And the exclamation point at the end, that has to be the last word. So that might help you out a little bit. What else? You don't always need to know exactly what the question is asking to be able to figure out the answer. Like for example, in number 36, es ella inteligente? You don't need to know what any of that means, because the verb is already conjugated for you. So you can either say, sí, ella es inteligente, or no, ella no es inteligente. You don't need to know the conjugated verb because it's already there in the question. But also with that, you want to make sure it's not asking you a question. So if it says usted or tú, you know that it's asking you a question, and you have to conjugate the verb in the yo form. Sí, yo soy de Chicago for number 37, where it says usted es de Chicago. You need to use soy. Another one that can get a little confusing is number 41, where it's asking for the negative. All that means is you have to put no in front of whatever verb that you just conjugated. So, yo no soy alto. And I think that's it. So good luck when you take these quizzes and tests, and make sure that you always bring your book.